Hi guys and welcome. Today is Sunday, February 11th. Happy Super Bowl day. Go 49ers. Yes, I am a Midwest girl. Have lived in the Midwest my whole life. But go 49ers. Go Brock Purdy. Go Iowa State. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to talk about Simply Zinnia. Now, I've had some fun playing with this for just a little bit yesterday. I did have a class I attended yesterday virtually. So I didn't get to play as much as I wanted to with this, but I have some things to show you. So from the DSP cardstock, I'm pulling out the melon, mambo, and the old olive for my card example we're making this morning. Now, these are the DSPs I'm talking about. So here's the front side, the back side. Look at that. Such good colors. And I like that sometimes the back side can be a lot different, so it doesn't work great when you're going to do like a fold card. But I like the fact these are kind of a little bit closer. I have not played around with the embossing folder, and I have not played around with the gems. But besides that, I've kind of played around with the stamp set. So going off of that card, I am going to do melon mambo, and I'm going to use old olive as my layer. So I'm going to cut that to 4 by 5 and 1/4. Put that over there. So this is going to be my layer. Now, I usually don't do double layers, and I don't think I'm going to here either. Do I want to? You know, I think I want to. And you know, I think I want to use, where are they? You know what? I'm just going to use white. I was going to use some of my leftover from the pigment sprinkles where I made all those background. I was going to cut that out, but I'm not going to. All right, so this I'm going to do, because this is going to be another layer down. So this is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. Again, just going on the basic layers for my kit. Just going down that one. So we have our base card, we have one layer down, we have that layer. All right. So before I do that, just because I hate putting down full layers like this, I'm going to go over here and grab a punch, because I feel like that adds a lot of extra layer, a lot of extra weight to your cardstock. So usually if I'm going to double layer like this, I will go ahead and come over here and do a couple punches just for future use. Not only does it reduce the amount of weight on your card, but you get a couple punches, and no one's going to see this anyway because we're going to be cutting this out. All right, so let me bring over this. Oh, I hope I don't cut it off too much. I didn't think about that. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 2 flower dies, and I am going to bring them. All right, this is going to be weird. Let me show you what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put them here like this, right? But that's going to just cut them out. I want to do them as an edge. So what I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to take one of these plates off first. I'm going to line this plate up. I'm going to bring it through. And I'm only going to have this plate cut from here over. All right, so you see that? So let's go ahead and run that through. It doesn't like that uneven pressure. Can you tell? All right. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to have these card pieces there, right? So let me go ahead. I should have probably done a leaf in there too. Let's go back. Let's put that leaf right there like that, so it's pretty close. Again, let me bring this through. We want to go right where that line was. Oops. Sorry, it's hard to do. Let me bring it over here so I can actually, so here is the leaf. I'm going to bring it through this way. The leaf's going down. I'm lining the leaf up kind of where my line is. So it will actually, no, I want to go this way. Oh my gosh. I was going to go mess it all up. I should have just cut a leaf out. All right, so let's go through this way. I think this should work. Let's see. Yes. All right. So then what you're going to do here is, see how this is? We're going to take that off. We know where we have to cut here, and we know where we have to cut here. So let's just go ahead and take the snips, go right up to that line, go right up to that line. Oops, am I out of the screen? I'm sorry. So I'm going right up to that cut line. Then I have this little bit of a cut line here. There you are. All right, let's move this over here. Throw those scraps away. All right, now let's bring over the stamps. Oh, sorry, hang on one second. Sorry about that. So let's bring over, oh, those don't have a stamp. You know what, let's just color them. Let's just color them, or, yeah, let's just color them. So let's get, let's see. We said it was Melon Mambo, light, and we're also going to do, I think, the light Calypso Coral. I didn't, let me get a scrap over here, because I thought that the Calypso Coral was acting a little, oh, that's a piece of DSP. Let's just grab this. All right, it's not as dark as I thought it was. So let's go ahead, and we're just going to color those leaves. Not the leaves, the petals. Oh my gosh, too early in the morning. Let's go ahead and take this one. Now, yes, am I getting a little bit of color on my glass mat? Of course I am. But a little hand sanitizer, because that's alcohol based, will take off any color that might be on there. I kind of want to go like that to kind of mimic that circle in there. All right, now let's get Old Olive. And you could do this with your Stampin' Write markers too. That would most definitely work. All right, and now I feel like I need, I wonder if this is where I could, where's those little things I punched out yesterday? So here's my little ring for one of them. I think that looks a little too big for that. So what I will do is I will get, let's see, crumb cake. Let's do crumb cake. And let's let's just do, we'll come back in with some yellow and orange too. let's just go ahead with that. I want to see something really quick. Just another piece of cardstock because I want to lay a fine line up there. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. All right, so we have that, and let's get Daffodil Delight and Pumpkin Pie for those centers. Is this one even working? Yeah, it's very light. Oh, I guess you can see it. All right, and let's go in with the pumpkin pie. Okay, perfect. Now let's measure this. Let's go down here. So to that line is, if I have it line up, is 2 5/8. So what I'm going to do is come over here. That's too short. So I'm going to do 2 5/8 off of this. Get this out of the way. So let's go with 2 5/8 is right there. Sorry. You guys have seen me cut 9 million times. And then this is 5 inches long. So let's, all right, I don't want it to cut off my flower. Sorry, let me show you what I'm doing. So I wanted this to be 5 inches. If I go 5 inches there, it's going to cut off the top of those flowers. I do want the top of those flowers. So I'm going to go here first and then come back and trim off the 5 inches there. All right. Oh, didn't it say it was 2 5/8? I swear I measured. Huh. Did this not go to be 2 5/8? It did. What the heck? All right. Oh. No. All right, you know what? I'm just going to tape this down and let's see. Do I have this scrap from here. Let's go ahead and just put this at 5 inches. I'm not even going to bring it down even more. I'm going to tape that on there. Grab out my stamp and seal. All right, come over here. You know me, I like using my trimmer to line up those two edges. Didn't do a very good job, did I? All right, so lay that down, coming across and coming up. There. I think I was still a little off. Nope, looks good. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this right up to that edge where I want the flowers to be. All right, so let's go ahead and put all right, I usually don't put on that much tape, but I'm going to this time. All right, let's bring this down here, except I'm going to move this. I liked having that down there, but it just, I feel like it just makes a bad edge for me. So let's go here. There's still a little bit right there that needs to be colored. Hang on. Hopefully that was the right color. Oh, I think it was the wrong color. Oh well. And put it down. All right. So it's a little busy, but that's all right. Every once in a while, we should have a little bit of busy in our lives. Just emphasizing those lines that are drawn there. You know what? Maybe I'll do it with yep, we'll just leave it like that. All right. Here we go now. So I'm going to put this layer down. Again, let me get my trimmer so I can, oh no, I don't need my trimmer. I'm not going up to the edge. Oh my goodness. But I do need to lay that upside down for a second and get this to lay down flatter. There we go. All right, so let's make sure we have the edge the way we want it all around. We want to cover up that. All right, this came out better in my mind, just so you know. And I probably should have done that a little more flush left, but we're not going beyond that card amount there. So I feel okay with it. It's quite busy. When I was planning this in my head, I was going to do just the leaves in the granny apple green and not have this third layer. But you know me, my mind just keeps going, and this is what comes out of it. Okay. And I do like that because now I can put my little gems down there. Let's see. Ooh, sorry, that was loud. Let me just go ahead. I don't know which gems these are. I'm right by the microphone, sorry. This looks very measured, but you know what? Let's bring out. These fell out of one of my packets. I don't know which. So all right. So you get the concept. You can go ahead and place your dies off to the side of the cardstock and just run your plate so it doesn't give pressure at all. So instead of cutting, it will leave it there. It works great. But there you have that. And I think I almost need one of these. I think it's too busy with that pink down there. I just don't like the way that looks. So maybe I would go ahead. I don't know. Let me go over here. Let me go over here because I have like 9 million hexagons already. I don't know. I just feel like, and maybe it needs white there. I don't know. Let me think about it. But I feel like I need a greeting here, and I feel like I need a very substantial one. Let's see. And of course, the only circle I have is a blue. I'm thinking I want to get a blue circle and do a saying. So let's go ahead and do that really quick. All right. So that was the 2 3/8 punch. That's this one here. thinking again. I think way too much sometimes, people. Just so you know. So we have the 2 1/2 and the 2 3/8. Let me see how this would look if we did this. Go ahead, come over here. That was the, which one was that? Here's the smaller one. You're going to see a little bit of a bleed through because I did, you'll see in a second. But you know what, I don't think it's that terribly bad. Let me see if I can, because I want to get to that more clear center. See, this is what happens when you don't plan out your cards. Is this the bigger one? Yes, this is the bigger one. A lot of people sit there, a lot of people go on their videos and they have everything planned out. Anyone who's watched my videos over the last, what has it been, 2 1/2, 3 years, knows I really don't plan things out. Yeah, let's take that off. Put that up here. I do like that. I like that a little bit better because it takes away some of that busyness. And let's get, we have greetings, but I don't, oh, that thank you so much might fit in there. Oh, it's a little small. All right, when all else fails, you go to layering leaves because that's my go-to phrase set. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, so we're introducing a different set, but in this instance I think it's warranted. The greetings in here are great, but they're either really small or they're long, so don't really work the way I want them to. Oh my gosh, it's 8 o'clock already. It's my alarm for my chemo pill. So let's finish this up really quick so I can go take that. Beautiful. All right, and then I feel like I need to almost have a little bit of a melon mambo. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see. Need to replace that one. I got it wet yesterday, so now it doesn't want to stick anywhere. We'll leave just a little bit showing in there. Let me grab, oh, this isn't really by my microphone, sorry. Grab my little cleaning cloth. Get that off there. There we go. All right. There we are. I think now we're okay. Let's give it a little bit of an edge there. And then of course, let's pop it up. Don't know how I got the, oh, that half one came off the side there. All right, they'll still work. I think I want to go there because I want some of that purple to show through. There we go. All right. Put some of this out of the way here. So there you are. Using the dies from the Simply Zinnia stamp set bundle. So let me show you the other things I did. So I was playing with them yesterday, and I don't have any that aren't combined, but let me show you what is happening on these. So on your cutout, on your dies, you will notice, oh, it's over here. You will notice that you have this edge that's a little not rounded, and to me this edge, which is a little, oh, I'm sorry, this one, that's kind of, when you cut them out, they kind of look like you missed the edge, like you didn't get it fully cut out. I found that those are the way you want to line it up. So here is, oh, I didn't do it on that one. Here we go. See here, here's that one edge that looks like you missed a cut, and here's that other, because they're not really rounded. So I found out if you put those two together, you get a pretty good coverage. Here, see, I didn't. Here's that flat edge. Oops. And over here is the flat edge. So I put them opposite. And see how many gaps we have that aren't covered? Whereas if you put the two together, it seems like you have a lot less intentional gaps. You have more of the layering look versus having these open spaces. So that's my little trick. Take the two edges that look like they're a miscut and put those together, and your zinnia should turn out fine. So I created a bunch of those yesterday. This was that stamp, and I die cut it out, and see how I lined it with that blue. I layered it on, and this is, sorry, this is what you saw on the back side of this white piece. This is where I went around and was coloring the white underneath there, just to give it a little bit of a shadow effect so it doesn't look like it's right on top of that mesh, that it's floating on top of it. And then we have this one. This is part of the class I took yesterday on fun folds. So I don't know if you can see, when you mail it, you'll mail it like this. It'll go in the envelope. Go like this, it's going to be a little too long. So you mail it like this, but then it stands up like that. So there again, there's using that same designer series paper, the punches, and then this is from Go To Greetings, which is always the best set for greetings. Alright guys, there you have it. Thanks a lot for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Most of all, have a great day. Go 49ers in the Super Bowl tonight. And have a safe week. Bye for now.